have all the stars out, which took like maybe 2 minutes, and now I'm gonna go get some paint from Ace Hardware, and I'll show you how to paint these. Now I'm gonna Plasti-Dip these. Everyone's always saying, "Oh, Plasti-Dip's terrible, don't do it, it peels off." Well, you can see in my wife's car, I Plasti-Dipped these wheels over a year and a half ago, and none of them have peeled off. And they still look brand new. So, if you do it correctly, it will not mess up. And I will show you how to do that in this video. Alright, so I'm finally back from the store, and I think I'm going to do more of like a bronze color for these stars on the black wheels. I think they look kind of cool. But I've already cleaned them off, but I've already ordered some stuff from a previous time I did my wife's car. This dip adhesion stuff that you buy from dipyourcar.com. This really helps the Plasti-Dip stick to the plastic or the metal or whatever you're doing it. So I'm going to spray these down, and then I'm going to wipe them off, make sure they're dry, and before I start spraying this. So I'm going to let these dry just for a second before I start spraying, and it's good to do it kind of at like an angle, like I have this box. That way you're spraying at them and not down on the parts that you're Plasti-Dipping. And this is just a generic Plasti-Dip I bought at the store. I hope it works like the actual Plasti-Dip stuff you get off of dipyourcar.com, but I think it should be similar as long as I prep it right, and you prep it with this adhesion stuff that lets you get the Plasti-Dip to stick properly. And so when we first do this, we're going to do like a basic light dusting on all of them. This will give you kind of like a base layer to go off of heavy or spray heavy after that. So we'll do like a quick layer that's really light, it's not too heavy, and we'll let that dry, and then we'll be able to build our layers up from that. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to start spraying it, and just watch and follow along. Turn this on, I think. Like I said, real light. You may have to, and that's, you don't want any run, so the lighter you do it, the better you have. So I'm gonna let this dry for about, just wanna let this dry for maybe 15-20 minutes, and you don't want to spray it too heavy because you don't want any runs in your paint. That's why I just do like a light dusting at first, and then we will go back over it heavier. Alright, we got the first coat pretty much dried, so I'm gonna do a heavier coat now. I'll try to. Alrighty guys, I'm done with these. I put 4 coats on here and then let them dry for 30 minutes afterwards. That turned out pretty well. And this is what they look like on the centerpiece now. So I'm going to put all these back in their center caps, and then I will put them back on the truck and I'll show you what they look like. Alright guys, we are done with putting these center pieces back on the wheels. As you can see, here's the finished product. I feel like it looked pretty good for $10. So, as you can see, it turned out pretty well. As long as you do your prep work right first, you shouldn't have any problems with these wheels, or painting the wheels, I mean. So yeah, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. Again, this is a great way to kind of mess with the color of your wheels for only really cheap. Well, it cost me $10 to do this, so you can do this too at home. If you have any questions on Plasti-Dip or how to apply it, again, just let me know in the comments below. Take care and have a nice day.